Kaden, and today I'm gonna be going live.
So we're on Instagram over here and Facebook over here. What are we going to be talking about today, Kaden?
We're gonna be talking about some of my products, such as my budgeting kit.
That's your budgeting kit?
I mean, not my budgeting kit. My financial toolbox, but we're also gonna be talking about my budgeting kit.
And what else?
We're gonna talk about some of these flashcards I have here.
Mm-hmm. And some ways that parents can help their kids learn about money. You think you can help them out with that, Kaden?
Yes.
So let's start by showing what's in your financial toolbox.
Okay. This is my financial toolbox.
What you got?
The things that come in it is my book titled Kaden's Rich Kid Guide.
And what's that about? What's the subtitle?
Tips to earn 10K under 10 years old.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Miss Shiva said hi.
Hi, Miss Shiva.
And what else you got in your toolbox?
I have my financial flashcards, which we will do in a bit here.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a sale on your financial flashcards?
You can get.
You
forgot
forgot
how to say it.
But I would get one free, silly.
I always forget how to say it. This is the budgeting kit, which we're going to be doing later on.
And what are those?
They're magnets that give you different scenarios that you can be. You can be a business owner, teacher, or a college student.
That's Kaden's favorite thing to do, the budget. And teaching your kids about a family budget is a great way to teach them about money, because then they learn how money is used in your household, and that also helps them not be wasteful with things. Bless you, Kaden. Kaden has his nervous sneeze every time he goes live or he's on stage. He always sneezes. Never fails. So what else is in the toolbox, Kaden?
It comes with my very own fragrance named Plenitude.
And what does plenitude mean?
It means abundant, and it's for the abundantly wealth-seeking youth.
Can we see it? Now, Kaden sprays everybody in the house with this cologne. It's gender neutral, so if you see us out somewhere, we all smell the same. And our house smells like Plenitude. But that's the bottle. How much is this, Kaden?
$12.
$12. Okay, that's a good stocking stuffer, right?
Yeah.
Miss Shiva said Tootie needs a budgeting kit because she hates to save money.
Yeah.
What else is in the toolbox?
It comes with some other few knickknacks, like a calculator for the budgeting kit. And if you want to have more of a challenge like I usually have, you can use the notepad and do it that way.
Yeah, so you can write down your budget on a notepad, or you can use the calculator. But Kaden likes to challenge herself. What else you got?
It comes with a button.
Mm-hmm. What else?
It comes with the budgeting kit instructions.
Yes, because they're going to need those, right?
Yeah.
What else you got?
And it comes with a pencil that says, I'm a rich kid.
Miss Shiva said they got their Plenitude. And Ziggy will love the money notepad. Miss Michelle Sturgis said, awesome, Kaden. What about the card in there? What are those cards?
These are some cards for my learning packet.
And what is that? Tell them what that's about.
It is pretty much a course that I have that teaches you all about financial literacy.
Yeah, so the learning kit is about 10 worksheets that goes with his book. Where's the book? And so it helps with reading comprehension. It has some math in it. It has some geography. I should have printed it out so you guys could see it. But you download it and you print it out at home. And it goes with the books to make sure your kids comprehend what they're reading. And we're going to do a few of Kaden's flashcards so we can show you how he learns his financial terms. Financial terms are important. So they learn the lingo that goes with learning about money, and then they can understand it better. But when I teach him the words, we also do like scenarios to go along with it. So this first word is probably backwards for y'all, but I'm gonna show it to y'all and let Kaden. Did you see it? Okay, so Kaden, to put money into a bank account is what?
Even though I just saw
it. Just say it.
Deposit.
Okay. Money in the form of notes or coins.
Cash.
Yep. Things that take money out of your pocket.
A liability.
Okay, but what's an example of a liability?
Things such as cars. Well, cars can be an asset sometimes.
How?
They help with...
What if you use your car for Uber?
Yeah.
Then you're making money, so that makes it an asset, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. A small plastic card that is used to buy things by having money to pay for them with money taken directly from your bank account.
A debit card.
Yes. Do you have a debit card? You try to use my debit card all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
An amount of money that is given to someone for a period of time with a promise to pay it back.
A loan.
Yes. What can you get a loan for?
You can get a loan for your businesses if you're trying to purchase a large investment.
Yeah, business loan. Illegally gaining access.
Bank fraud.
All you heard was illegal, and you know, right?
Yeah.
Bank fraud. I'll read it for everybody else. Illegally gaining access to money or assets held by a bank. Okay, this one. An account that helps owners keep personal and business money separate. This account usually has special rules.
A business account?
Yep, we got it. Because you shouldn't do what with your funds? You remember the word?
I can't remember.
Commingle. Mm-hmm. So what does that mean?
Commingle means that you shouldn't.
You know?
I can't think of.
You commingling your funds means that you're using your business money for personal money, and you're commingling your money when you should keep your business money and your personal money separate, right?
Yeah.
Let's do a continual increase in the price of goods or services. A continual increase in the price of goods or services.
Inflation?
Yep. Now give everybody an example of inflation.
When the virus started, people were shopping for a lot of tissue, so that's an example of inflation.
What did they do with the cost of tissue?
They raised the cost a lot higher than it usually is.
Mm-hmm. What else was an example of inflation? Another product or something. You can stay on the pandemic topic.
Hand sanitizer and gloves, for example.
Yeah. Let's see. A loan used to purchase a house.
A mortgage?
Yep. Generated income. Begins with an R. It means you're producing money. Like when you produce money in your business.
Revenue?
Yep. What are some things that you use in your business to create revenue?
I use some of my products, such as my financial flashcards.
Yeah. So selling your flashcards and your other products creates revenue for you. Yeah. Your share in the profits of an investment. So if we invested in Tesla and we have a share and somebody else has a share and then they pay us some money back, what is that called?
Doesn't it start with a G?
A D.
A D. dividend.
Yep. Good job. A person who works at the bank whose job is to receive and pay out money to customers.
A bank teller.
Yep. Good job. Having little money and possessions.
Having little money and poor.
Mm-hmm. Money in the form of metal, quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies.
Coin.
Mm-hmm. Having a lot of money or assets.
Rich.
Mm-hmm. The amount of money that you pay to use a house, apartment, or land owned by someone else.
Rent.
Mm-hmm. Something that is owed or due. So
Debt.
Mm-hmm. So are you in any debt?
No, and I don't hope to.
You don't hope to be. What is something somebody could be in debt for? Like what would they owe money for to be in debt?
Like if they got a loan and they didn't pay it back.
Yeah, they will be in debt, definitely. A machine that acts as a teller, allowing customers to complete basic bank transactions.
An ATM.
Yeah, that's what you think that is sometimes, huh? An arrangement in which someone's property or money is legally held or managed by a bank for a set period of time.
A trust.
Yes. What are some things that you can put in a trust?
You can put properties in a trust.
Mm-hmm.
You can put money in trust.
Yep. A special box built into the side of a bank that allows a customer to put money and valuable things in a safe place when the bank is closed.
A night deposit.
Mm-hmm. What?
I think I'm a little bad.
You told me you charged it.
I did.
A contract that allows use of property during a set period of time.
What was
A contract that allows use of property during a period of time.
Lease?
Mm-hmm. So you need a lease if you're doing what? What would you need it for?
If you're...
What other word goes with lease? Another word.
Rent?
Okay. So if you're renting, then the lease is the contract, right?
Yes.
A book containing checks for use of making payments or taking money from your bank account.
A checkbook.
Mm-hmm. A small plastic card that is used to buy things that you agree to pay for later with interest.
A credit card.
Mm-hmm. A small paper form which has to be filled in before making a withdrawal of money from a bank.
Withdraw slip.
Yep. A piece of paper that is used to make a payment to someone using money in a bank account. You want me to read it again?
Yes.
A piece of paper that is used to make a payment to someone using the money that's in your bank account.
A check.
Yes. Things that put money into your pocket.
An asset.
What's an example of an asset?
Rental properties, for an example.
Yeah, that's a good one. When your assets exceed your liabilities.
Wealth.
Mm-hmm. A means of protection from financial loss.
A means of protection. Insurance.
Mm-hmm. And what type of insurances are there that would create a financial loss that you would need?
Homeowners insurance.
Yeah, you will need homeowners insurance for, like, if your house caught on fire, you had some weather damage. What are another type of insurance?
Life insurance.
Yeah. You got another one?
Car insurance.
Yep. You're so smart, boo. A report card for how well you pay back money that you borrowed. got it.
Credit.
Mm-hmm.
Credit score.
Yep. A financial gain.
A financial gain.
Mm-hmm.
Profit.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna show you guys the budgeting kit because we could do this all day. The cost or charge of something.
The cost or charge of something.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get the last one right.
You want me to give you an example?
Yes.
So it's the cost or charge of something. You have different costs or charges, things you have to pay for in your business. So if you have to pay for something that is for your business, what is that? You know it. You have to pay for something that is
Expenses.
Yes. You have expenses in your business. The Champ is in the house. You see Dr. Will?
Yes.
With Champ. Money taken out of a bank account that is less than the available balance.
Overdraft?
Yes. We don't want overdrafts, right? You know how much an overdraft costs?
How much?
About $30 on top of what you've already tried to pay for, but the money wasn't there. Okay, I know I said one more, but they're good. The money paid by a borrower at a higher rate for the use of borrowed money.
Compensation?
So I borrowed some money, right?
Yeah.
But I have to pay you back more than what I borrowed.
Interest.
Yes. A measure of the money you get back compared to what you put in.
A measure compared.
It's one of your favorite words too. A measure of the
ROI, return on investment.
Yes. And you like to get a good return on your investment, huh?
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of a return on investment?
When you invest in a company and when you get your share back, that's your ROI.
Yeah. Good job. A small paper form used when you deposit money and checks into a bank account.
A deposit slip.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said that.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one for real, and then we're gonna move to the budgeting kit. A loss of money or decrease in value.
You just said it. A loss.
Yes, it's a loss. Okay. So Kaden is going to show you guys how to use the budgeting kit. The budgeting kit comes in the financial toolbox. And can you show them how it comes in the toolbox? The magnets.
These are them here.
Mm-hmm. So Kaden, I'm going to let you move to the board.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll flip the camera around.
Mm-hmm.
Here, guys, let me flip the camera. Daddy's flipping the light so you can see the board. Okay. Here we go.
Of course, I'm gonna be the business owner.
So tell them their choices, though, Kaden.
You can be a business owner, college student, or teacher. And some of the things that you can, and these are some of the things that you can get: utilities, cars, clothes, food expenses, different houses, and rental properties, and an Amazon store.
Okay. So how did it work? You choose a career, right?
Yes.
What did you choose?
I chose a business owner.
Okay, and then what do you have to choose?
I'll have to choose my food expenses.
Because that's a necessity, right?
Yeah. My clothes.
Mm-hmm.
My utilities.
What are some utilities?
Things like phones, TVs, computers, and
Your light
Lights.
bill. Yeah. And what else? Uh-oh.
You can get your wants, which are usually games, fun, and books.
Okay, so you got all your things to run a household, right? So in a house, you have your income. What's your income on the board?
My income is the rental property and the Amazon store.
And can you back up just a little bit to the side? Yeah, okay. So you have to pay for food, right? When you have a family budget, right?
Yeah.
And you have to pay for clothes. You have to have your utilities, your different wants. So if you like books or you like games, then you have to have that put into your budget. So how would somebody figure out how much they have left after they have made their money? Let's say they're a business owner, they make $13,000.
You would add up all your expenses.
And those are your expenses at the bottom?
Yeah.
And then what do you do with that number?
I add them. And then I subtract them.
Yep, subtract it from your income. So let's do a different scenario. What if I wanted to be a teacher?
Yeah.
Can you make that scenario go for me?
Yes.
So how does the teacher get to work? Does she need a car?
Yes, but let's see with all the stuff that she has, can she afford one?
Yeah.
400,000. Her cost with all of this will be $1,100.
Okay. So which car do you think she can afford?
She can most likely afford this one here.
Okay.
Which will give her $1,400. And she can probably afford a good house like this.
So when you're doing the budget, you have to add up your expenses, right?
Yes.
And then subtract them from your income. So what if your expenses are higher than your income? What if it's more than the money that you make?
Then you can get things like the rental property in the Amazon store.
And what would those be for?
Those would be for making income. Now let's see what all that we can add to maybe make. Let's see what money she's left with.
Caden's doing some mental math.
2,500 is how much she has left.
Is that what she spent or what she had left?
What she spent.
Yeah. So you think she needs to make some extra money somewhere?
I think so.
So you're going to give her what, an Amazon store?
Yes.
Okay.
How much will this cost her again?
It might cost her $100 to start with some products,
So let's say that this cost $100. So she has spent $2,600.
And she's gonna, once she gets it together, she's gonna make $1,000 extra a month, right?
Yes.
So are all of these numbers real in the budgeting kit? Caden is acting like this because the dog just came in his room, y'all. And he doesn't allow the dog in his room. So he went to shut his door.
I'm back.
And
these are all of her things, and she spent $2,600.
Yes. So there's 3 different scenarios like this, right?
Yes.
Okay, Caden, thank you for showing us your products. We're going to show them again after we talk to Daddy. We want Daddy to come in and tell why kids should, how we teach you guys about finances, right?
Yes.
Come on, Daddy.
All right. What's going on, everybody? There's multiple things we do to talk about finances. Like one in particular, I take Kaden and both Kennedy to the bank with me whenever we're doing transactions. So even when I'm doing business transactions, I make sure that the kids know how to fill out the business checks. Yeah, we still do use business checks. They know how to make deposits, withdrawals, and one thing too that helps them to really understand about finances when running a business is a lot of times we talk about when we have discrepancies or problems in business with employees. And
Yes.
will you tell everybody what I do to you, what I have you to do if we have a problem with an employee, like someone who didn't show up, someone who did a bad job, and how that relates back to what we're doing with finances?
You'll give me two options what we should do. If we should suspend them or fire them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and one thing we always teach you is we're quick to fire and slow to hire, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of times if they do things that will cost us money, then they become an asset. I mean, a liability, right? Because they're taking money out of our pocket. So one of the key things that we do is, I just walk in the bank and I give them the checks or the debit card or the credit cards and have them go to the counter and do everything completely on their own. And I can always rest assured that you guys are going to get it together the right way and everything. So that's one of the things we do to help them to understand the dynamics of why we do what we do when it comes to finances. Another thing, too, is I allow the kids to sometimes write out the checks when we're writing payroll so they can get acclimated with doing the system of payroll as it relates to paying people. Any kind of deductions we need to take out and things like that. So that's one of the things we do. And I sign all the checks. It's kind of like Oprah. She said, I sign all checks in the house and all the businesses. But we want to make sure that they know what they're doing. So what do you learn from writing checks?
I learned how to deal with money and how to be able to deposit my own checks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's one of the key things we do when it comes to finances. Mama, you have anything else you want me to cover on that?
That was pretty much it.
I'm kind of behind the scene doing the logistics, so that's why I'm kind of out of breath.
For the first time. Who's usually behind the scenes?
You are, dear.
Okay, I want y'all to go over this one more time.
Okay. Go with the products again. Okay. Again, you want to tell everybody what you got here?
Yes.
Let me turn it around this way so they can see. Okay. What do we have?
This is my financial toolbox.
Hold it up some more. Yeah.
And in it comes my book titled Kaden's Rich Kid Guide that gives you 10 tips under 10 years old. And this is my Plenitude, which is my own gender-neutral fragrance, and it makes you smell very clean and sophisticated.
Don't smell sophisticated right now?
Yeah. It comes with my financial flashcards, which we just did a few moments ago. It comes with my budgeting kit.
Which is right behind you.
Yeah. And these are the instructions to it because you need those, of course. And this is the calculator that you can use. And if you want it to be a little bit more challenging, like I usually have it, you can use this money notepad. It comes with this button that says Kaden's Rich Kid Reading Club. And it comes with this pencil that says I'm a rich kid. This is a 10% off code that will come with it as well.
That you just gave to everybody on the live.
Cool. So you did a great job, buddy, as far as explaining everything. And I love the budgeting kit. It just gives different scenarios, and I think that's very impactful for kids as it relates. Because I think a lot of times, we always learn, go to school, get good grades, go get a good job. But we never give the option of kids being able to own their own business, which gives them some different choices and options. Would you agree?
Yes.
Absolutely. So, in closing, Mom, do you have anything you want to close out with?
No. I just remind them of any of your sales, Kaden.
Okay. I'm going to step out.
Remember, you can get your buy one, get one free sale with my financial flashcards. And you can also get my financial flashcards and my plenitude.
Oh, yeah, you have a bundle, right?
Yeah.
And we're done. You're going to sign off?
Yeah. Remember, if Kaden can, you can too.